Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the new year, it's 2025. Respectfully, I think 2024 took too dang long. I was already fed up by January of 2024. For reasons I've explained in my last video, if you haven't seen that, feel free to take a look at it. 2024 summed up for me was just hurt, healing, and learning to rest. So for 2025, I have it planned, and I need to make it happen, that it's gonna be my year, with my business as well as for everything else. Now, I've done a type of video like this for the past 2 years already. It really helps me stay on track with my goals. I plan on circulating back to this to see how I grow and how I can better myself the next year, but for now, we're gonna evaluate 2024, and we're gonna try and see what I can do better for 2025. So here's what I had planned. So here's my business overview for 2024. I did not get a lot done. Well, it wasn't as much as I wanted. Though I've been slacking on the forefront of content creation, I was able to get 20 out of 24 illustrations finished for my portfolio, as well as figure out the legal side of my business processes. So I'd say 2024 was mainly focused on my foundation of my business. So phase 1. Phases 2 and 3 will have to be for 2025. Phase 1 is almost finished, but not quite yet. I still need to build my site, set up my shop, set up my Patreon, as well as find my own business clients. Since my quarterly goals were practically unfinished, I'm going to compare the 2024 quarterly goals versus how I will be planning on playing catch up on 2025. Before that, here's my business overview for 2025. My goals and overarching goals for this year are the same, since I didn't really touch it in 2024. Also, for quarterly predictions, they will have to be the same as they were last year, which I talk more in depth of in my 2024 goals video. If you really want to know what is in them, they're exactly the same as that video. In 2024, I was actually able to stick to my tasks for the first quarter. I hit one of my goals for the quarter, as you can see here. So for 2025, I'm going to be focused on working on phase 1, as well as setting some reachable goals to help me with my morale. Since last year I did so awful at checking these boxes off, I want to be able to help myself and make it feel like I'm actually doing something productive. So for the second quarter in 2024, as you can tell, this is where you start to see my decline in checking my tasks off. So I'll be planning on playing catch up from here on out. And since I'm playing catch up in 2025, I've decided I'm going to wrap up phase 1 officially in this quarter, as well as set less goals so it's easier to track overall in general. For the third quarter, again, 2024, I'm catching up. So for 2025, I'll be starting phase 2, which is focused on consistency and growth. Mainly financially. I'll be looking into growing in my income streams, as well as looking into making my own brand into an LLC. And for goals, it's mainly focusing on seeing growth in my previous setup income streams. Now for the last quarter, I don't like to plan too much ahead, as the fourth quarter is a little bit further ahead, so it could be subject to change. So the only thing I really want to focus on by the end of 2025 is getting ready to go to conventions. And again, the goals here are mainly for tracking steady growth throughout the year. That's the basic rundown for my plan of 2025. It's not really too complicated, and I did that on purpose. Last year, I had a bit of a complication. Looking through it, I was excited and I was motivated, but a lot of life events happened, so I kind of want to leave wiggle room for that. And I have mentioned this before, but I am a woman of God, and I want to include God throughout all of this. And with his help, I can make it. And to start off 2025 and using my business plan, I'm gonna move my current quarterly tasks up front so that way I can make sure it's in view so I can better track it. And I'll be getting started on this quarter today. And that's my plan for 2025. I do want to say I appreciate you guys joining me here, as well as putting up with me last year. Thank you for understanding and being kind to me. I really needed the kindness, and I really appreciate you guys understanding and still being there to support my art whenever I do upload. But for now, that's all I have for you. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye now.